The fashion industry is a highly saturated market, which is constantly changing, with new technology, products and businesses making it hard for brands to stand out from the crowd. Today we'll explore the world of fashion and how disruptions from potential future technological developments could impact organisations such as H&M. Founded by Hennes & Mauritz, H&M are a Swedish multinational clothing retail company that operates in 74 countries and 5,000 stores worldwide. They are a family of brands driven by their desire to make great design available to everyone in a sustainable way. But what does sustainability actually mean? According to the Oxford Dictionary, sustainability is the avoidance of the depletion of natural resources in order to maintain an ecological balance. Every year, thousands of tons of clothes are thrown away with household waste, of which 95% of the clothes could have been recycled. One way the brand has acknowledged these issues is through launching their Global Garment Clothing Initiative, which allows customers to hand in any unwanted clothes or materials to any H&M store, regardless of the brand or the condition, and return them in exchange for a £5 voucher to spend in store. This is contributing to their vision of leading the change towards circular fashion and a more sustainable future for the industry. However, many competitor brands like ASOS and Mango have got similar ideas and have created circular collections themselves in order to do their bit to become more sustainable. For H&M to remain competitive in the retail market, they could innovate 3D printing into their manufacturing processes. 3D printing brings products to warehouses and stores faster and at a lower cost to the planet, using less water and producing less waste, and therefore making it compatible with the overall ethos of the brand. In the past few years, H&M have placed great importance on producing sustainable fashion, and with the help of technology and innovation, they aim to lead the change towards 100% circular and renewable fashion. The company continue to be an open book throughout their journey, and have announced plans that aim to use 100% sustainably sourced materials for all products by 2030. In their sustainability lab in Germany, they have been experimenting with a vast range of new materials and innovations in hope that they will develop game-changing concepts that will drive both the brand and the fashion industry towards a more circular future. They are using materials such as melted recycled glass with no added colour pigments, agroloop and biofibre, which can be found in several pieces, such as the sleeveless cropped hoodie and the softly structured trench coat. Other collections feature products made from organic cotton jersey, denim and poplin, and currently 64.5% of H&M's clothing collections are made from sustainable materials, with 100% of the organic cotton recycled or sourced in a more sustainable way, therefore highlighting H&M's ambitious aim to become 100% sustainable by 2030. This is hugely appealing to H&M's consumer, because in recent years, people across the UK, in all demographics, place weight on fashion retail's commitments to sustainability due to the growing awareness around working practices and environmental issues amid increased media coverage, which has helped to raise awareness regarding the need to make more considered fashion purchases. Additionally, every year H&M release a conscious collection, which includes high-end, environmentally friendly pieces made entirely from materials upcycled from waste products in an attempt to further reduce their environmental footprint. The company are becoming one of the most transparent retailers year on year, revealing more information about its supply chains and manufacturing processes, and they are always one of the top scorers for being an environmentally conscious brand in comparison to many of its competitors, therefore increasing their attraction to existing and new customers while also increasing their brand reputation and loyalty. The target consumer for H&M are fashionable and trendy, predominantly between the ages 17 to 45. Both Gen Z and millennials demand a hassle-free shopping experience and expect delivery anytime and anywhere. The company have invested in a new website and mobile app in order to better the integration between in-store and online shopping. One new feature on the app is the Find a Store feature, where customers can see if a product they want is in any nearby stores. The app also includes a visual search feature, which allows consumers to search H&M's catalogue using images. For example, let's say a shopper sees a woman in the street wearing a t-shirt she'd like to buy. She can take a photo of the product and H&M will search its catalogue for similar items. The success of the app have been apparent in H&M's online sales, as they saw a 22% increase in online sales last year. Consumers are becoming increasingly aware of the impact of their consumption on the planet. 71% of Gen Z and 67% of millennials say that sustainable fashion is important to them when they're shopping for new clothes. They have been made more aware of the damage fast fashion has on the planet from influential people like Greta Thunberg and her climate change protests, and so younger generations are a huge influence on how brands make their decisions. H&M must therefore continue to develop sustainable techniques like 3D printing in order to reduce their environmental impact. Once only used by tech experts and designers, 3D printers are becoming the norm, with it becoming more widely available and cheaper to use. The technology was first introduced in the 1980s, however it has only been recently adopted by the fashion industry. It is a computerised process that involves turning flexible materials like resin and plastic into clothing. 3D printing isn't commonly being used in the fast fashion industry as of yet. However, retailers like Adidas and Nike have trialled and tested the technology and developed successful sneakers and soles from it that traditional moulding methods could not. This proves that the technology can be very successful, and H&M can gain a competitive advantage over other retailers if they were to innovate the technology into its manufacturing processes. Designer clothing is expensive because it is made to fit your body. By definition, that would mean that couture clothes or designer clothes are rare, unique, and somewhat difficult to obtain. However, 3D printing can change all of those equations and can make custom designed clothing a mass market concept. Research into 3D printing has highlighted the possible disruptions of the technology on the retail chain if it was to reach mass market. Mass market brands are still investing in economies of scale, resulting in huge amounts of inventories being kept in warehouses or in stores. H&M have big problems with this and have reported $4.3 million worth of unsold stock. 3D printing drastically reduces time to market, with garments and footwear being produced within 24 hours. This ability to react to new fashion crazes and bring new and popular styles to stores as quickly as possible will be a key driver to a retailer's success. And it is this speed and efficiency fast fashion brands like H&M need to see success in such a dynamic industry. 3D printing also allows companies to innovate faster and therefore reduce lead times. Currently, H&M source most of their products from factories in China, Bangladesh and India, with lead times being anything between 4 to 8 weeks. However, with the innovation of 3D printing, production can be relocated near shore, meaning products can be made much faster and at a lower cost as transportation costs are reduced. Overall, the technology will hugely benefit H&M as they can still produce high quality products while equally meeting consumer demands and reacting to changes in the market much faster than its competitors, so therefore increasing customer satisfaction and service. However, the same research also shows the potential drawbacks of using this technology on a large scale. H&M's sustainability vision states that they aim to use their size and scale for good, and with the help of technology and innovation, lead the change towards circular and renewable fashion while being a fair and equal company. But is replacing people's jobs with technology fair and equal? For the company, being 100% fair and equal means living by values and respecting human rights within the company and across the whole supply chain. They provide fair jobs, promote diversity and contribute towards fair and equal societies. However, the whole concept of 3D printing is less labour intensive and more machine intensive, and so the replacement of human labour with cheaper machines would lead to a vast amount of job losses across the board, and therefore it would go against what H&M believe in. After key research and evaluation of H&M's current technological strategy, it is clear that the innovation of 3D printing would have a positive impact on the company's performance. Research has highlighted that the technology has the potential to produce zero waste, and so it would benefit H&M towards its sustainability goals of becoming a circular company. It will also decrease lead times and the amount of inventory held in warehouses, and so would avoid problems like having $4.3 million worth of untouched stock from occurring again. Even though it will be an expensive investment, it will be extremely worthwhile in the long run. H&M would have to consider how many job losses it could lead to, and whether or not they could train current staff to use the printers instead of cutting a large proportion of jobs. Overall, this technology should be implemented because it follows H&M's visions and strategies in becoming more sustainable, circular and renewable.